Yo. Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Federico, but you can call me Pirots, and welcome back to my channel, guys. So tonight we're gonna be streaming Where the Demon Lurks, which is a pretty cute visual novel that we started like I believe a few weeks ago now. Yeah, something like that. It's not a really cute visual novel that I wanted to continue, and I wanna continue actually. So yeah, hope you guys are doing good. By the way, I watched today, finally I should say, after like 3 days that it was out, or 4 days I believe, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Honestly, I really goated the game. I'm sorry, movie. I really goated the movie. I gave on my I don't have a letterbox. I have another platform called the Refract. I use another platform called the Refract. I gave to Spider-Man a 10 out of 10 because in my opinion it's the best Spider-Man ever made out of all the others in the franchise. I'm telling you all, even the first ones, even the other ones, literally guys, go watch it. It's really worth it if you're a fan of Marvel, just like me. But anyway, tonight we're gonna see if Lucian and the evil Peanuts are gonna do stuffs or not. Only Diamond will know. No, what was the phrase that people say? I honestly, I don't know. I'm really tired. I mean, I've been I only have like 4 hours of sleep, so I don't know how I'm even streaming. But anyway. Hello, Wonderland. Anyway, yeah, it's really worth it to watch, like literally. I was talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's really worth it to watch. More than friends? Do you mean best friends? Yes, sure. Sure. Okay, let's go. So we were actually trying to enter, if I remember correctly, in this weird area, yada yada, something like that. So yeah, honestly, it's a really cool play. It's a really cool part, honestly. By the way, hello to Twitch too. I see there is one person watching. Hello. Anyway, let's get into the character. Do I really have to do that? It's so embarrassing. Well, I obviously can't, since I'm the one that you're bringing in. Guys, I know I don't say this enough, but I love you guys, no matter how tonight turns out. Remember that. A bit early to be giving that speech, don't you think? Why would you say that? You think we want to make it out tonight? Those shrugs. Anything can happen. I've learned that when jobs go south, it's too late to speak from the heart when you're 6 feet under. Well, you technically are already 6 feet under, you know. Duly noted. Toast, you go on ahead. We'll be right behind you. The ghost nods and flows away ahead. The hyena stops him. They can't see him, and he skips on past the gate. Lucian and you walk further away before leaving the bushes and approaching the guards in clear view. Halt! Who goes there? It's just me. I got a new recruit to bring in. Hello, other people in cloaks. Nice night, isn't it? You alone? Or are you separated from the group? Oh, my leader gave me a special permission, yeah. Because this friend of ours is such a promising member. You grab Lucian by the shoulder and break into a weak smile. Oh, the great teacher accepts all, but has he paid his dues? Come again? The guard shakes his head. He looks at the other guard, who shoots him a look of disbelief. First ranker, you will not earn the great teacher of love, the great teachers of love, if you forget the basic of recruitment. You're supposed to collect the mandatory fee from all interested to join. Oh, that fee. My leader has it. Yep. A little old first ranker like me won't hold onto anything that valuable. Sure. Don't waste my time. Give me the password and get in. Your eye twitches and you bury your anxiety with a shaky laugh. You take a deep breath and form a circle above your head with both hands. Oh, the never-ending cycle of life and death. you break the circle and try to pirouette, but accidentally kick Lucian in the shin. Still, you carry on and form the letter P with your body. With the great teacher's blessing, we all finally be free from the woeful cycle. An uneasy second passes by where no one speaks. Where are these first rankers picking these things up? You know we don't actually need to pose like that, right? You hear Lucian snickering behind you. Get inside before you make even more of a fool of us. The gate of the campsite swings open and you rush into Lucian. Your eyes dart around anxiously. You see a large tent in the middle of the clearing and several smaller ones surrounding it, as Lucian said. Cultists mull around in small groups, many weaving bags and sewing black hoods. The furs and leathers appear to be a local game and fauna. A few take notice of you staring at them. They smile way back at you. You pull the hood back down to cover your face. Before you can process your next move, another cultist approaches and snatches Lucian by the wrist. You're the prospective member. Come with me. We have special presentation for all who are interested in joining our teacher's cycle. Lucian doesn't budge. He's with me. I'll take him to the presentation. You? New member initiation is always handled by the second rank or higher. Know your place. I didn't mean anything by it. You raise your shaky hands in an attempt to pacify the cultist. I just adore the great teacher and I just want to do well to rise up like you. Then continue your chores. You've already done well by escorting your new member. Now come with me, new one. Let us show you the glory of our teacher. Lucian and you lock eyes and nod in acknowledgement. You'll have to go through the campsite on your own. Coming. I hope there will be snacks with the show. You'll love the pomegranate, punch, and nutritious gray mash. It's to die for. Oh, I like pomegranate. Lucian is a red right? Yeah, sorry. Lucian is a red right towards the center of the clearing, into the large tent. So that big tent is also where they welcome new recruits. Then, where does the leader sleep? You head eastward from the gate, peeking through the tent, and you pass for anything suspicious, while giving the occasional note at cultist who acknowledge you. You hope your sheepish, sorry, nods are enough, though because it's the safest gesture to avoid suspicion. Your ears flick about in search of the faint hum of magic, but you sense nothing of the sort. Walking around the perimeter, you see. No, sorry. You try to cast a small portal, but sense something dampening your spell. No matter how hard you try, you cannot open a portal beyond the camp fence. Whatever spells that protects the camp from external magic, externally is restricting magic escaping too. I'll have to keep that in mind. Where to next? Go deeper eastward or go to the tents by the gate? Eastward. You continue walking past the tents until... Hey, you! Huh? A brown German Shepherd approaches you carrying a half-knit hoodie. You look free. I'm going to finish this wood. The rest of my group left to finish cooking, leaving me behind with all my sewing. Sure? Can you grab the thread and needle over there? They gesture with their elbow towards a box of sewing materials. You walk over to pick up a needle with all threads already fed through. Alright, just continue on sewing this one. I'd rather not touch a needle because the great teacher predicted I would die by one. Don't take this the wrong way, but how many do you need to sew? Just 600 more to go. What? That's insane for one person to do all that work. Work? No, it's a blessing, remember? Plus, it is manageable with all 5 of us. But my group isn't here now. Right. Yep, you absurdly, poke the needle into the hoodie, knowing almost nothing about sewing. Your shaky hand accidentally flick the needle through the air, pricking the cultist's shoulder. Ah! The cultist falls on the ground and rolls side to side. It's here! The curse promise has come true! I'm dying! Whoa, calm down, I just freaked you! Why did I think I could take off my armory today? Of all days, gah! It hurts, the pain. I think I'm bleeding out. He isn't. Look, I'll get help, okay? The great teacher will be able to save you. Where are they? Teacher isn't here yet. He's still out preparing for the big announcement. Aye. Perfect. I mean, then point me in the direction of this stand, and maybe there's something that can help us in there. The cultist continues to roll around, howling in dramatic pain. I don't know where the teacher sleeps. I think I see the light. Don't go in the light, or do whichever you think the best. The tide the cultist has fainted. 0 XP, 1 regret. Fair. Okay, I'm going to go over here now. You take a look around at the other tents, but find nothing of particular interest. Go to the tent by the gate. You turn back and explore the tent closest to the gate. A pair of female cultists are cooking something with a 4 odor in the pot. Your eyes water, even covering your nose doesn't hold the smell. Hey, Steve. Hello, Phoenix. Oh wait, I haven't read that. The voice is like pitched and feminine. They wave you to come over. Oh, damn it. You cautiously approach the duo. Have some punch, my man. You look tense. Oh, I'm not that thirsty. Chill, chill, chill. Your radiation needs some negativity. Gee, teacher wouldn't want that. He said, we are all about the good vibes. No strife, no stress. Yeah, we are going to live forever, bro. We have all the time in the world. Come and drink with us. Um, got to play along. Don't let them suspect anything. Sure, it's been a while, I suppose, since I had the punch. One of the cultists pours the foul fluid into a clay mug and passes it to you. The stench has your stomach in knots. What is this stuff? I'm a freaking demon and this makes me sick. The drink has a flowery and sweet smell. This is all too familiar. You recall the same scent when Morris first threw that powder and days and alter your cognition. There's more to this drink, but you don't know what else is inside. Has anyone here been drowning this without a second thought? More importantly, how did their leader get their hands on this? Cheers to the great teacher. Cheers. You raise the drink up high and let it fall into your waiting mouth. Whoa, we got another punch fan. Down the hatch then, everyone. Little did they know that you've opened a portal inside your mouth, letting the drink pour out harmlessly beneath a nearby bush. Imagine if it's an old parrot. For real. That would be iconic. We're going camping, apparently. The drink's power of inoculation takes of the other two. Their eyes glaze over as they struggle to stay upright. What were we talking about? I don't remember. They are touching each other's faces in a daze. Oh, now's my chance. Oh, wow. Hehe, this feels good. You shuffle side to side, trying to imitate the other's reaction. I'm so relaxed right now. I just remember why I was so stressed. I I was supposed to clean the teacher's stand ground, but I forgot where he stayed. Oh, that's cool, bro. We forget all the time. Heck, right now, I can't even remember if this is my left hand or right. They raise their right hand on their faces. Wow, did I always have sure? No, silly Steve, you always get so weird after punch. As for you, Steve, she points at you. The later stand is right behind the temple tent. They point at the big tent Luciana was taken to. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Let's have another drink. Yes. You suddenly step away as the two of them start to fill their clay mugs again with punch. You take a look around and see with the other tents, but find nothing of particular interest. A wave of unease washes over you. They kidnapped the Poogie Lucian. No, they're just, he's just playing along. That's all. A wave of unease washes over you while you head for the meeting point. The bizarreness of everything makes it hard for you to even anticipate what will happen next. Cutting through this cycle of tents, you maneuver, whatever, to the house with cautious. You use the other members as a camouflage, standing closer to them whenever you feel eyes are upon you. At the beginning spot, the Toast peeks out from behind a stall and motion you to the back. Lucian, Toast, thank goodness you guys got here safely. Danger stands with his with his arms crossed. He takes out his tablet and activates the spell that distorts everyone's speech. The coast is clear, but better to be safe than sorry. What did you guys find out? Bobkish, I checked everything, every time. If someone isn't praying to this teacher guy, they're either making something lame or cooking something gross. Those are the usual activities of the first rankers. The second rankers are still out leading groups and recruiting members. You know this? How? The introductory video they showed me at the temple was very informative. It's not a real temple, but the tent is their temporary gathering spot whenever their leader, has an announcement to make, or for their daily worship to him. It's just a temple. How do we know the leader isn't hiding somewhere in there? If there was, I didn't see any of it when I was there. There is magic here, but not in the temple. I would have sensed it. Did you find any else? Any leads? Just one at the leader's tent. It's right behind the temple. I went past that tent. I didn't sense anything from it. Toast, did you see into that tent? Toast rests his head on his chin as he recalls his prior reconnaissance. Pretty sure I did. Nothing stood out about it. This is the only lead we got. Let's check it out. Then let's make a haste. I told the cultist guide that I was going to the washroom. They might start suspecting something after I'm gone for so long. Oh, your first lie. I didn't lie. I really did have to come here. Someone is coming. Let's move. The three of you hurry on the leader's stand. You pretend to be escorting Lucian to keep attention of you both. You're struck with disbelief upon entering the tent. There's nothing in here? The tent is mostly bare. A beaten up sofa lies in the middle of the green labeled tin from a brand of malt chocolate drink powdered placed upon a wooden coffee table. This guy is more broke than you, evil peanuts. Could it be that you came without any of their belongings? No. Jean said that we're to find their source of power here. There has to be a trick somewhere. Maybe there's no trick. Can this guy just have powers like you guys? Diana picks up the green tin. If this is a cliche leader, I think I might know who the leader is. You mean Diana? Imagine if it's Diana. Nah. I don't think so. Mortals with powers end up like Morris, not something on the scale. Those shrugs. This thing is dirt. It gives the tin a rub. A plum of malty powder shouts out of tin and sucks the ghost into it. The metal container falls and the ghost is nowhere to be seen. Ghost? Where did he go? The tin rolls around until it cokes up another plum of powder. Toast reappears. Where did you guys go? Us? You were the one that suddenly vanished. How did you do that? I don't know. I was rubbing that can 1 minute, and the next I was in some dingy room. Glad the door led back here. A room? The tin? Is it a pocket space or maybe some kind of teleportation spell? Quickly, we need to check it out. You pick up the tin. Now, hang on. We need a plan. We can't just. And then we got. Okay. Back rooms, basically. You rub the tin as if to expect a genie. Your vision becomes blanketed by chocolatey powder. When it clears, you're standing inside a small room, your back pressed against the door. Strong magical energy lashes beside you. You turn to see a jet black motorcycle jacket hanging on a mannequin. Next to it is a blood. Next to it, a red blood crystal floats midair. Its seed-like surface, reflecting your very own visage ominously, as if beckoning you closer. In front of you, there's a steel safe, the size of a fridge. This is a handy trick, but where did you learn it from? Lieutenant Toast appears in a puff of powder next to you. Really, Peanuts? We shouldn't rush into things so easily. We should work fast. This is probably what we're looking for. Let's get rid of the magical stuff first. The three of you approach the items on the right side of the room. Hey, that jacket, it's Arkon's jacket. Are you sure? I will never forget Arkon's smell. That's the one. Mind holding on to it for me, evil peanuts. Wouldn't want to lose it again. Sure. I'll hang on into it. You undress the mannequin, wrapping both jacket sleeves around your waist and tie them into a knot. You note how ordinary the leather jacket is until you find a pin attached to it. The pin has an image of a laurel, reminding you of the many laurels etched into the walls of the underworld. You would ponder more about this, but there's no time for now. The crystal is dangerous. No, wait. The crystal is dangerous. Someone's been collecting soul energy into this thing. The angel bends over to get a better look at the item. Looks like a fire time to use the device Jean gave us. He pulls out a black cube from his pocket and directs it to the seed-like crystal. Nothing happens. He thrusts the cube closer. Nothing. Are you sure that thing is on? Lucian turns to see with exasperation, sorry. Not sure. There's no switch on this thing. Try blowing on it. Lucian attempts to blow on with the cube, but nothing happens. Not so good. Oh my god, yeah. I just noticed that it's a cube. This isn't working. We better dispose of the jewel somewhere else. He pockets the crystalline cube. Then that leaves our safe. Sin problema. Yeah, demo. Whatever, I don't know. No problem, leave it to me. Toast floats over to the safe and gives it a good old look. Looks like a local owned brand safe. Newer than those back in the days, but he faces into a safe. A little turn here, a slap there, and a kiss for good luck. You hear the click on the sound of gears before the safe doors wings open. Toast steps out of the metal box. Whoa. If I had to get this ghost body when I was alive, all them hastes would have been a breeze. There are so many things wrong with this statement. Guys, look, there are stacks of cash in the safe. The safe is filled almost to the brim with more dollar bills that you'll ever see working at Sunny Fruits your entire life. On the top of the stack of money lies a tablet. Oh. We hit the jackpot. With all this money, I could buy that exclusive collector's edition of Mitsuki. Lucian lands a quick chop of your head. Those are ill-gotten gains. We're destroying it. What a waste. Hang on, what's this? You grab the tablet, and the other two leans closer to you. A long press of the power button turns on the device, only for you to face a password lock screen. Damn it, it's locked. Have you... Hey, you know how to crack a tablet? The demon lord stopped to buy a mere tablet. There's possibly sensitive information inside. I don't want to risk doing anything that will damage it. If you need it cracked, give it to me. I got one heck of a throwing arm. Not like that. Then try 230856. What? Why? Because that's what the stickers on the back say for the password. You flip the device, feeling like a fool for not checking it first. After inputting the code, the tablet unlocks itself. Bizarrely, there's only one messaging app on the home screen. Far more bizarre, there's one person the leader has been in communication with, a contact by the name Evil Eye. The latest conversation between the two did not end well. Evil Eye. What do you mean you're coming to Gibbleton? Those are my orders, not my orders. Oh, mortal kind. No, oh, mortal kind will not take orders from filthy like you. You've served your part. Traitor. Take one step in Gibbleton and I'll make sure you'll never live safe. Your threats are meaningless. My followers and I will be rid of those monsters you're lying with. I'll leave your last so you can watch how you Abris cost to you. It's the Exorcist, y'all. Evil Eye, I believe, is the Exorcist. What it's written? I don't know. I can't read this. No, wait. Maybe it's. I offer this mercy. Pledge your allegiance to me, genie, or you will share a grave with your comrades. I made you. No one double crosses me. No one. You hear? The cult leader and a genie? It couldn't be good. So the one that we have right now, that we are in right now, it's the genie house, I believe, something. I don't know. Tick 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 was crazy. I like it. I've noticed that there are some sounds, some onomatopoeia. Cool. Screen third back shows that these two have been in contact for years. Their first contact. I see from the forum post that you've uncovered the truth of the world. And monsters are pulling the string behind the shadows. Yeah, exactly. I never believed in the supernatural, but then a guy I worked with gave me this contact license and I could see them. My poor friend had their soul sucked out by a chupacabra. I'm not crazy. These monsters are wearing disguises. They're hiding among us. We need to take action and stop them from freeing the masses. Oh, I believe you. In fact, I think you and I want the same thing, freedom, and so much more. And I know how can help you get it. So it became more accurate, this Prometheus that is, of course, like... I don't know. It's all fake, of course, y'all. So he basically decided to be an asshole and revolt, even though it's just a is there just a human being, you know? What? How? Let's talk further. Their conversation continued with the evil eye, agreeing to supply Prometheus with information on where to gather mystical artifacts in exchange for Prometheus following the genius order. All these so they can both take down the tyrant of Gibbleton and usurp the mythical creatures and their oath of mortals. A soft ringing sound catches your attention, followed by the increasing frequency of ticks you've been picking up this whole time. Wait, stop. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Right, that ticking sound. It's getting faster and faster. It's coming from you. He gasps and digs through his pocket. The angel pulls out the cube, now glowing bright red, and pulsating it with soul energy. The cube, you activated it? No, it did not. It did activate on its own. What do we do? Just leave it here. Supposed to destroy all these things, right? I don't think that's all it's going to destroy. The energy levels on this thing is climbing. At this rate, it has enough power to wipe out this entire camp. Gear's glasses. Just get rid of it. He throws the bomb at you.
I don't want this.
You throw the bomb at Toast.
What am I supposed to do with this?
He passes it back to Lucian. Stop. There's a timer here. There's 5 minutes left. Buggers, there's cultists and their tricks. I want to just chuck this nonsense right back at them. Yellow just trembles as he rings them over to the cube. Not to you, Cube, sorry. His eternal struggle shows within his downcast eyes. You wonder if he really is considering by leaving the bomb here. You reach out to grab his shoulder gently, careful not to set him off. He snaps his head back up, eyes unfocused for one moment, but then present and resolute the next. It's the power of love, y'all. Rubbish persuasion of mortal leaves. We need to move now. Lucian summons an arrow and flies at it the stack of money. The arrow explodes upon contact, and the safe erupts into flames. You all scramble to the door from the door, with Lucian hugging the bomb tightly against the chest. The tin can that connects you to the space erupts in melty powder, and you all appear back on this other side.
What's that noise?
It's coming from the teacher stand. Who's there? The cultists rush onto the stand, and you take out the disguise from before and toss it to them while summoning a portal beneath you and Lucian.
Hang on to me, Toast. What the? Where did they go?
Sound alarm. We got intruders. Your portal takes you're near to the camp gate. The sound of the alarm drowns fill the air. A distant megaphone announces that there are intruders in the camp.
Upholders of the Werewolf Cycle have infiltrated our camp. 3 spineless standouts were spotted escaping from our great teacher's quarters. Find them.
To your horror, the once docile cultists seem emboldened by the announcement. They seize whatever they can find as a weapon and start searching for you and your fellow fugitives. You send your Lucian to Toast and Toast to be quiet so you can sneak your way out of the camp. They nod back at you. Just so you turn to take your first step, you suddenly trip on a stray pot, a bomb grenade onto the ground. Gary's ass is... You're swearing is cut short as Lucian pulls you up by the collar. A pitchfork cutting through the air and landing where your head would have been. Sorry, by the way, if I'm stumbling sometimes, but because I'm tired, by the way, sorry. So we taking the cube with us. Apparently, we are in love. It's like the companion cube from Portal, you know. Let me actually drink. Sorry, I'm back. Run, don't stop. You turn toward the gate. No ropes, stop them. The two guards at the gate lunge at both of you. Your fighting instinct kicks in, triggering the muscle memory built from years of training by Fortisan, or how to disarm mortals without harming their soul. You kick them in the ground, in the groin really hard. Your opponent falls on the ground, howling in pain. My balls! Lucian chops at the other guard neck, causing them to collapse.
You guys did it!
Oh yeah, you couldn't do that much because you're a ghost, yeah. 4 minutes. Rubbing Lucian's hand, you run as fast as you can behind you. The sound of her little feet grows steady. You make a quick right turn into the forest, freeing you to cast your portal unseen.
You ran to the forest. Destroy the outsiders. Stay close to me.
You don't know how close they are, but you open portals after portals in hope of losing your pursuit. Evil Peanuts, the bomb! 2 minutes. Your struggles to hear Lucian crying out as you focus on escaping the cultists. Your concern breaks as the angel shakes his hand free from you. Evil Peanuts, stop. We must deal with this bomb right now. Cut the red thing, you know, red, blue, or blue one. The red one. The more evil that looks is the less harmful. That's what movies learn. That's what you learn from movies. You gasp for air, looking around and realizing that you're standing in the middle of a hiking trail, surrounded by trees. The cultists draw nearer. Toast, I'm going to try to block them. Keep an eye out. The ghost takes to the sky. Lucian looks up as well. His eyes widen as the gears in his mind turn. If we just left the room, we wouldn't be here. Yeah, for real. But the other people that are, at the end of the day, innocent would die. Using a portal, you force a tree to project horizontally, blocking the path behind you.
Don't stop them. They're blocked out. They're blocked, but it won't hold them for long.
You turn to the angel. Where do we get rid of the bomb? 1 minute.
Give it to me. I'll take it to the skies. I can't die.
No, this amount of magic will rip you to shreds. The angel looks at you wide-eyed, and the lips are trembling. Launch me. Portal me up to the sky. But. No buts. 30 seconds left. Launch me. Lucian turns to the ghost. Make sure that you get him home and keep him safe. Toast nods fearfully. There's no time for hesitation. You open a portal in front of the angel along with the exit as far up into the sky as you can go. Just right above the trees of the forest. No, I love you. No, yeah. Because, you know, there's the hyena. So, it might be embarrassing. No kiss, no, not everything. You look to the sky, the night sky, spotting the angel accent. Get away now. Please, just toss it and get out of there. You can barely make out Lucian's form. The angel rises even higher, but something else is ascent. And then he plummets towards the ground. 10 seconds remaining. You rush forward, hoping to catch him. The angel throws his bows and fires the bomb. Oh, that's smart. The bright red glow of the bomb traces to the arrow flight path. Lucian attempts to draw greater distance from the bomb, but then... boom. Oh. Oh. Nah, he's not dead, yo. He's not dead. I mean, allowed ringing. I mean, I don't think he's dead. Hopefully, he's not dead. Allowed ringing fellows of explosion. Fantastical binds of colors burst out across the sky. A cascade of colorful soul energy radiates from the explosion. Both the bomb and the crystal must have been attached to the arrow. By the way, I like the fact that sometimes they variate instead of showing only the sprites of the characters, you know, and they show more alive stuff, so like this image, for example. Then the hair itself burns a nauseous color, as though a sky is driven through the sky, ripping its flesh apart. Next comes the aftershock. A tempest of wind picks up, the very forest itself shakes. Raw, untamed magical energy, whipping about, stripping trees bare. Nah, it's not dead. It doesn't have main character plot armor, no. But don't you remember the title of this what's it called? This chapter. It's called Do I Love Him? So we still have to encounter when he says that, you know. Lucian! The turn cold at the sight of Lucian, a cough breathing the edge of the blast. The radiant blast pushes the angel back to earth. His wings motionless as he crash lands in the forest to the west of you. You start running toward where Lucian fell, but Toast holds you back.
We gotta get out of here. Evil Peanuts, we got to move.
Oh, shut it. You ectoplasm shit.
Toast.
Your eyes are drawn in by the growing ball of energy in the sky. You stand frozen in place as it grazes the tip of the surrounding canopy, disintegrating leaves and branches into ashes. A bright flash of light erupts from within the nauseous air, plunging you before the magic collapses in on itself and vanishes into nothingness. Opening your eyes, everything seems as it were just minutes ago. It could also be like, did I love him? No, I'm sure it was a do I love him? I'm sure that it wasn't in the present, you know. But we'll see eventually.
Evil Peanuts, we don't got time to daydream. The cultists are still coming.
Lucian, you got it. We have to find him.
We don't have time for that. I gotta get you to safety.
But what was that noise? And all that wind? It felt like a tornado. Oh no, they haven't seen that. Because it was a magical thing. So they haven't seen that. That's cool. Yeah. The trees are damaged. Was it an earthquake? Who cares? Those intruders are still somewhere here. Get around the tree and keep up looking. The sound of rustling leaves and approaching footsteps agitate Toast. He stares at the oncoming threat, then back at you.
No bots.
The ghost grabs you by the collar and pulls you out of the feet.
If you care enough for Lucian, then you won't let his sacrifice be in vain. He knows what he's doing. Now, get your head in the game, or we'll be screwed.
He whines in pain, but you know he's right. I understand. He lets go of you. Gritting your teeth, you cast another portal and continue your escape back to town. You summon every 1 ounce of power you have to remain on stream of portal. The trek back takes hours. The sun begins to rise as you approach your apartment door. With a moment to breathe, the adrenaline runs out. Your body beyond exhausted from casting portals up portal. You can sense that you've used up what little reserve of power you have for the day. We made it. You drag yourself to the couch before giving up and just lying flat on the floor. Toast looks just as bad as you. He has already see through a complexion, complexion, yeah, even more transparent than the illusion. The ghost leans against the wall with his dumps down onto the floor. As worried as you are for the end, you haven't for a second stopped wondering how you're going to get to Lucian. I need to find Lucian. You struggle to pull yourself up.
No, let go.
He rises ever so slightly, only to slide back into his sitting position. You can't even move. I'll go. You remain glued to the ground. Crying, I just went on Google. It isn't that bad, but crying. No, I don't want I don't want spoilers.
Me, tired. I can keep going all day.
You probably got corrupted by those cultists. It's dangerous for you to go back out there.
No, I can. Nothing can stop the toast. Nothing.
It passes out, sorry. Toast, talk to me, buddy. Oh. Drained of energy, you pass out too. Let me guess, it's gonna get kidnapped, right? Oh, just you bring drama. Let me guess, it's gonna get kidnapped, right? Your slumber brings with it something nightmare, your body tossing and turning. You find yourself within an endless forest, trunks stretching up as far as an eye can see, just to meet a canopy that blackens every twinkling star in the sky. You walk with heavy, labor footsteps, and knowing that you must press on, you must return to your companion. For a reason unknown, you cannot hear out of your right ear, an unsettling experience twisting your core sense. Yet you still press on. You look at your paws, once golden fur now singed back. A river of blood dripping from your digits. You stumble over the next step. Pain pierces your chest. Yet you still press on. Must go back. Evil Peanuts is waiting. Lucian! A loud thump startles you awake. Gotta get up. Jump to your feet. The Toast is still asleep, but his lower half has paced through his floor. I need to find him. Every step feels like you're learning how to walk for the first time. Your body hasn't completely regained its strength. You open the door and there stands Lucian. Where do you think you're going? Lucian. The angel holds onto the door frame for support. His face is dirtied by soot and dried blood. Okay, it's not kidnapped. Nice. I mean, it's not doing good, but surely something can fix it if you know. He's remaining wing bands in an unusual position, and these once white feathers are signed black. You're missing a wing and wing, sorry. I'm bleeding everywhere. We need to get you help. Yeah, sure, you're fine, bro. His eyes roll back onto his head, and he falls forward. You get Shen to lower him to the ground, and his broken wing disappears. No. Lucian. You turn to Toast. Toast, get the first aid kit in the bathroom. Toast is startled awake.
Who? What? I wasn't asleep. Lucy?
Toast, find first aid, bathroom, now.
On it.
The ghost flies toward the bathroom while you drag Lucy into the apartment. You set his unconscious body onto the floor and sit next to his head. What do I do? I don't know any healing spell. You pull out your main, but the first. Sorry, I think I just burped because I've eaten fast food today, so yeah, I don't feel good for like reading, because when you read you need to drink a lot of water and drink and eat healthy. Anyway, I'm sorry guys if I sometimes I do pauses. You pull at the main, but the pain is nothing compared to the torment stabbing at you from within. The hospital? No, those injuries are beyond the mortal form. Those doctors can't treat this. Toast!
I'm looking, I still can't find it.
Morris, I need to call him. Your hands are shaking as you pull out your phone. Lucien coughs up a splatter of blood. Please, no, don't do this, I can't. No like this, come on, think. The anxiety becomes too much and you drop your phone. You let out a pained cry as your paws trample over Lucian's body. A loud shimmer ring as Lucian Halo appears. A ring springs out of his chest and floats above you. What's happening? Down, the user detected, scanning for a private secondary username by. The halo fires a beaming of light that circle in the room. And I user detected. Evil Peanuts dismissed the demon lord, activating the emergency call. What? The ring floats further upward and flips over. A surge of familiar energy erupts from the ring, bathing the space around you in gray and creating a space untouched by time. You rub your eyes as you stand before your floating ring. Both frustration and relief boil away in the pit of your stomach. A captivating and animated voice sounds from the halo in your surrounding.
Dude, you're not even halfway back in the underworld and you busted one of my stuff. You're lucky I managed to sneak away into the washroom to make this call.
You look back down at Lucian's unconscious body. Your hands tremble with rising fury. Knock it off with jokes, Gary. Lucian is dying. The ring sighs.
There's no dying for angels and demons. There's existence and no existence.
And their forms are just. Sorry. And their forms are just reflections of their powers. I don't need your corrections. His mortal form is very much alive, and we're wasting time.
I've stopped the time within the apartment unit for everyone, but the two of us, Lucian uses what they will know to worsen. We don't have all the time in the world though. If my absence gets noticed, there will be enough to order. Do you like my pocket time seal? Though of it in a fly. It's...
Not
good?
There's a whimper in his voice. He always gets this way whenever there's a hint of criticism towards his artwork. Not bad. Not a bad spell at all.
Really? Aw, thanks. Now, back to the issue at hand.
Like a switch, it switches stone fast.
You need to make a choice. Lucian's body is gravely broken. By all accounts, he is unfit to continue his mission.
What are you saying?
I'm saying if he comes this far, but is out of the commission, perhaps you would do better with someone else.
You dick.
Whoa, whoa, those are the fire, Katie. I'm just looking out for everyone's best interest.
How is this of anyone's best interest?
Hey, I get the optics of they're not good, look good, but it's still my responsibility to guard the well-beings of my employees.
It isn't fair for him. He wants to see that mission through. Do you know how much he looks up to you?
I'm a very other angel.
Not cool, Gary. He works hard and he's open to learning so much. Deep down, he really cares about mortals. Even the took a bomb and saved their lives for the sake of a mission. Dedication like that is irreplaceable. Lucian is irreplaceable.
You really want him that badly, don't you? The old me would have struck you down for talking back like that.
Although his voice is cheery, you treat his word with cautions. If I was the old me, I'd let you. I know you don't owe me anything, but please don't take Lucian away.
Very well. I respect your hustle and I need you on board more than ever. If that means putting my faith in Lucian hand, then so be it.
A golden ball of light forms at the center of the ring. It floats down onto Lucian's forehead, and the bell his body.
Healing him will deactivate some functions of the halo, but I doubt he was using solitaire on or the mind reading up.
What was the last one?
More importantly, don't think that he'll be a to rescue you both willy-nilly. You only got one.
I didn't know we were keeping count of the miracles.
You really think our soul energy grows on trees? Besides, this is a necessary security measure, lest we be discovered. Now rise, Lucian.
Lucian's body continues to glow. You hear Gary clearing his throat from the other side. It's not working.
It is, it's just taking longer than expected.
Ah.
Tell you what, since I'm using the once in a decade lunch break talking to you, might as well make the most of it. I can tell that you have questions. If not, I must still figure out the perspective of the next blueprint I'm drawing. Either way is good with me.
Let me think. Ask why Gary didn't save you. Ask why Lucian was sent to get you. Ask why Gary wants to help you. Okay, so... Honestly, I wanna ask why Lucian was sent to... No. I mean, we already know this stuff, if you think about it. Lucian was sent to us because the underworld is dying. Okay. Ask why Gary didn't save you. I'm not interested in it. Because, I mean, that would be probably like, oh yeah, because you're a demon, yada 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 yada, something like that. Ask why Gary wants to help you. Because, same thing as you, Lucian, I believe. Yeah. So, no question to ask. I'm up to speed. There's nothing else that I want to ask. The yellow bobs up and down, as though it's noting.
And I've got one. Are you dating my employee, Evil Peanuts?
You cough on your own saliva. Excuse me?
Definitely yes, I'm right there.
Lucian and I are working together to get Kim back, nothing more.
Really? All this time with Lucian watching you, being near you, eating with you, and you don't have feelings developing?
Gary, people don't fall in love in a week. Besides, angels and demons aren't supposed to mix by law. It's absurd to even consider it.
A week feels much longer for me. After all, you two have been in a lot of shenanigans.
Yellow emits a static noise and reveals an image of you and Lucian head-to-head during the exchange of magical energy. Ah, you saw that?
He reported it to me. He keeps a tight file on you.
That's just a work-related exchange, you know, to unlock back some of my powers.
Just saying, people don't speak up for just anything. Nor beg God himself to save their acquaintance's mortal life. Well, if you aren't interested, then good. I won't allow it.
You won't allow it? You have no right.
Hello? Who created angels? Also, didn't you just say it violates our rules?
I don't care. You have no business in determining how we feel. If I like him, I'll let him know.
You will? Will you? Well, you're going to take him on a movie night or something?
I'll get the biggest popcorn to share to us. Oh. There's coughs.
What's next? A bouquet of flower and sweet poetry?
The sweetest.
Then a passionate kiss to end the night?
What am I saying? Gary bursts out laughing. You blush, realizing that he tricked you into saying all that. Gary.
Look, all jokes aside, your feelings are none of my business. I myself don't see value in upholding old war era laws that serve no purpose. But whatever you choose to do, please don't break Lucian's heart.
What do you mean by that? You eyed the device with suspicion. Do you know?
I'm God. We may have been working together for only a short while, but I've had enough lifetimes to know when someone is just playing a long con.
And why all the charades? You know, I'm not going to go through with getting my job back.
Because I still believe you'll do the right thing.
You look upon Lucian's stepping face. No, stepping face. What did I even say? Sleeping face. Does he know?
That I can say.
Lucian.
Our little reunion is coming to an end. Got to start up my art stream for all the up above to watch, or they'll suspect something is up. Time will start again. You know, I never realized how much I miss our chats. I do hope we get to do it again.
Thank you for saving him.
Give what I say there's some thought. One last thing, I know Lucian can be a bit of a stubborn type. If things get difficult, here's a way to smoothen things out.
Yellow floats closer to your ear and whispers a cigarette.
That's all. Good luck, Demon Lord.
The yellow flashes before disappearing, and you sense the flow of time running once more. Toast comes back to the bathroom with a white first aid box in hand.
I got the first aid kit!
He rushes over and both of you and Lucian. His body looks completely untouched, with no wound or bloodstain in sight.
Hey, it looks okay?
Yeah, seems so.
How'd that happen?
The first aid kit is in his hand, slips through his ghostly grip and lands right on Lucian's face. Mother of gooses! The startled angel sits up straight. Straight. Sure. You're awake.
Oh, Lucy.
You and Toast hug the angel from each side. What's happening? Why are we hugging? I can't remember much about after the explosion. Oh, you scared the shit out of me. I thought you were going to die.
Yeah, Evil Peanuts patched you back somehow.
Lucian pushes both of you back, but keeps his eyes on you. You mean sit up curved? Sure. Oh, by the way, there's a little Easter egg in the thumbnail of today's live stream. If you spot it, you guys are the GOAT. Literally. And I'll give you a hint. It's about colors. But anyway. By the way, guys, I see that there are lots of folks watching. So if you guys enjoy this type of live stream, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps, especially for the algorithm that it's kind of penalizing me for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe it's just me. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to, remember to subscribe to my channel, please. And also follow me on Twitch if you want. Yeah, bicolors. Exactly. Lucian pushes both of you back, but keeps his eyes on you. You did? Well, to be exact, Gary did. I mostly watched. Lord Gary, he came down out of his busy schedule just to save me. His eyes light up of the sound of his employee's name. He came swooping in to save you. You're invaluable to him. The angel cups his head and places them against his heart as though his prayers. Thank you for putting your trust in me, Lord Gary.
If you ask me, I think it made your ears crooked.
Lucian leers at him for the joke. How are you feeling, by the way? No different than before we left for the camp.
That Gary guy must know his stuffs.
He's the greatest, and he has graced us with his presence. This means we cannot fail. He's counting on us. That's right. Our job's not over yet. Finally, you can turn your attention to the items you've leaned from. Sorry, my throat. It's because I'm breathing. Even 10 people watching. Oh my god, that's a lot. Thank you all. Finally, you can turn your attention to the items from you've taken from the cult. On the floor lies the jet black jacket Toast has been looking for, and the cult little bag, a tablet.
Oh, here it is.
The ghost picks up the item and passes you the table.
I can't wait to see the look on the Archon's face when I show him this.
Toast waves the black jacket in front of you and Lucian. I'm sure it'll be ecstatic. Does this mean that we won't be seeing you around anymore? Now that you have what you're looking for?
Maybe. I'm not really sure about it. I'll figure out after I drop off the jacket. What about you guys? What's next for you?
Now we deal with this. You hold out the tablet and turn it on. You scroll through the conversation between the cult leader and the genie he has been working with. What are the chances that the gene is the genie and the Prometheus guy was working with? It exclaims the bomb, no witnesses.
Amateur mistake. If you're going to double cross someone, you better be sure they can't get back at you. Learn that the hard way.
It'd be wise that we don't have the tablet over so easily. And sorry. I've seen these dozen of times in crime thrillers. I know just what to do. Kinda giving you watch a lot of Netflix, bro. Just like me. Are such stories really going to work? Oh no! What? My shift is today. What time is it? 12:30. I'm going to be late. You do your things. I'll meet you at the store after I'm done. Wait, Luz. Nero sprints out in the room and not letting you talk to him about calling in sick.
Guess I'll go too. Unless you need me for anything.
I think I can handle what's next.
Been fun, evil peanuts.
Toast gives you a wave before he leaves the room. Spend the rest of the day taking screenshots on the tablet's content. Morrison remains unreachable the entire time, so you decide to bring Lucian to meet Jean after work. I feel like Morris is like evil. I don't know, I have this feeling. Come evening, it's your turn to head to work for the night shift. After work, you and Lucian rendezvous at the abandoned housing area, where Jean's car is located. Even in a broad daylight, not many come to this part of Kibbleton. You know they're reassuring it to each other before summoning the genie. A puff of black smoke jets on out of the can, revealing the snake. Oh, you too. You seem surprised. Were expecting us to fail. Maybe even hoping our planes will blow up in our faces. Where are you going like that without... Hello, Milo. Miss you too. G-Face is the least substance. Of course not. No, wait, sorry. Of course not. Their voices is thick with sarcasm. I had full faith that you two would make it out alive. I was convenient for you to leave out the fact that you gave us a deadly weapon that triggered on its own. Is that so? I could have sworn I had explained it. We've done your dirty work. Now, hand over the information of those underworld gates, please. G snaps to the finger, and the file materializes in a puff of smoke. Here, for you. The genie extends the file out before you. You reach for it, but you can't stop over the file, above the file. There's an uneasiness about it. Question, Jin. Just accept the word. Let's question them, because honestly, kinda sus. No, wait. This is too easy. Jin eyes narrow. Literally, like it's a snake. It's literally a snake, and I'm not talking about solid snake or naked snake. Much better, naked snake, by the way. Lucian gets into a fight stance. Is there some kind of trick? You hold out the arm to stop the angel from attacking. No, it's not that. You look into the snake's eyes. You tried to kill us. Now you're just handing us what we want and letting us go on our merry way. Literally merry way. Now that you mention it, what's your game name? Here. Game name is crazy. Game here, genius. So the speeches are all demons and angels like that. Then again, I wouldn't trust me either. Because you're literally a snake, bro. Or sister. I don't know. Demons and angels. What are you talking about? You've been spying on us. The cube. Jin smiles widely. Yes, the cube, my greatest work yet. 8 layers of spell over another. The whole time you've been carrying it, my magic has been scanning you both. The bomb didn't activate by accident. You knew we were close to the evidence, so we just did your dirty work for here. Jean claps their hands slowly. Gold star. Oh, you monster. You have no honor. You can't live on honor, Boy Scout. However, you can make a living if you know who to make the right deal with. That's cool again. I'm sorry if I was not here for a couple of minutes. Don't worry. Like, don't have to be sorry. Like, literally. The file for our silence. You know we have dirt on you too. Exactly, a win-win for everyone. You get to do whatever it is that you want to get through the stupid gate, and I don't lose my head to Mr. K. You take out the tablet you've kept under the shirt. There goes my eyes on the hole. On a lesser being, it might have worked. So that's it. You're selling out your own people. You get to betray them and walk away like nothing happened? In a sense, yes. But let's get one thing straight. Which honestly is, one of the few things that are straight, you know what I mean? The rings are not my people. They are my captors. I couldn't care less what happened to them. If you foil for these plans, I'm the one closer to the freedom. If they cross you first, they will be then we will be happy with less of your kind getting in our way. By the way, why does he speak like riddles? Literally, it does speak like riddles. Literally, it looks like we are reading. I don't know. Literally, guys. I don't know. We should ask to Indiana Jones at this point. Was working with the cult part of your plan to free yourself? It was. I was using that little sheep to amass an army and made Kibleton. In all that chaos, I would have found my land. And who knows? Maybe enslave everyone here. Yet, he just said to spoil it all by getting greedy. Alas, it's not my problem anymore. Sphinx riddles or Troll on the Bridge riddles. I don't know what Troll on the Bridge riddles are, but I know what Sphinx riddles are. So yes, we should ask Indiana Jones. So, do we have a deal? Don't do it, Evil Peanuts. We can go to the leader and expose the snake. I would advise against that. Knowing Mr. K, none of us will be walking away with our hands in this situation. Mr. K despises traitors as much as he does demons, after all. They hold out the folder again. You sag and grab the folder, but Jean doesn't let go. The tablet, if you would be so kind. You look over to Lucian, whose eyes remain fixed upon the snake. He luckily nods and let you continue with the deal. But we took screenshots, you remember, guys, so we are smart. We are literally smart. You hand over the tablet, it disintegrates into sand within the genius palm. At the same time, you obtain the folder. Passing it over to Lucian, the angel quickly reads through its content and verifies it's all in the files. You do know that destroying the tablet doesn't delete the information saved on servers, right? I have ways to deal with that. It's been placed there, working with you too. Let's not do it again. Yeah, for real, 1 million IQ move. Also, if you spot Morris, give him this. It also has the 3 batteries at you. You catch them and put them into the pocket. The demon's presence is no longer detected by our security system, but the poor never claimed his report. Did something happen to him? Not by peace and by care. Best outcome, he and the demon destroyed each other. Lucian growls. Come on, they aren't worth it. You both leave. Diana is like chilling, literally. Could be me. Let me drink, hold on. By the way, I found this cool drink. Wait, give me a second. It's basically like instant. Um, it's like instant iced tea. Okay. Flavored peach because it's my favorite. But when you put it in the water, it immediately melts, and it's actually not tea itself, but it contains lots of vitamins and other stuffs that incentivates you drinking water. Okay, so good, guys. You should try those kind of stuffs. They're good and they're also healthy at the end of the day. There are also other flavors like strawberry and watermelon, which is honestly intriguing. I won't be lying, because I like both watermelon and strawberries. But anyway, right before the break of dawn, Diana heads to the park, the town park, with the jacket in hand. It stops at the man-made river, and then it cuts through the park grounds. Toast peers into the waters, no reflections, looks back at him. Recalling Archon's instructions, not tea, thinks of powder form. Yeah, exactly. It's a powder form that melts immediately after that. The ghost reflects, places his hand into the river.
Archon, I'm ready.
A fishing line with a purple lure flies out in the water. What the fuck? It wraps itself around Toast's forearm and pulls him into the river. Unlike being submerged into water, the sensation is akin to passing through a thin bubble. When it comes through the other side, the scenery is nowhere near the park. A ghastly but familiar person holds a fishing rod that pulled the Diana in.
Yo, Archon, I got it.
A tall, bulky-looking person, just like with a bull's skull on his head, looks at Toast without a single expression on his face. Not too far from where the biker stands, a small tent is set up next to the jet black chopper bike. It reminds me of milk cocoa powder. Yeah, but that one is not healthy, you know. It's basically that, okay? And that one is only for milk. This one is for water, you know. With the tug of his fishing pole, Archon's line magically unwraps itself and winds back onto the spool. Toast floats over the Archon while proudly showing off the jacket. Archon takes a deep breath. Oh, sorry. Archon takes a deep breath on his cigarette and lets out a heavy plume of smoke. His voice is husky, but he calms the ghost to hear him speak. My hair. Flaming toga. I mean, it's husky, so you actually pulled it off. Toast Franz makes his way to the tent and takes a seat by a sturdy rock. Good work. How did you do it?
We found it in the cold space camp. We'll probably just released the gun. It's gone. They're right, it's gone.
Isn't power of premonition to start a cult? I can't say I saw that coming. You have it on warm water? I don't like it, honestly. I prefer it on the milk. Archon takes the jacket from the ghost and pulls it on. Still fits like a glove after all these years. The morning wind blows without either noticing. For the ghost, what wind could be felt without a body? A stray leaf causes merely a passing tingle, while the skull-faced biker pondered his feelings.
Something the matter? Though that you'd be happier that you got the jacket back.
I'm happy, I'm just seeing how long this feeling will last. And it's gone. He groans as he stretches his arms out. Joy is so fleeting. Is this what mortals call the emptiness of reaching your goals?
Maybe that jacket isn't what you're really looking for.
What do you mean? What do you think do I really need then?
I don't know. Family?
There's no such a thing as family among the Pantheon. Oh, you crack me up, Toast. That sounds really bad, honestly. Toast looks in the direction of Kibbleton. Family. Huh. Well, I needed that. Are you ready to leave this town? Things are getting too dicey around here. Demons, cultists, and monsters popping up and blasting Magalia everywhere.
Where would we be heading to next?
Now that I have my equipment back, we can head to New Mount Olympus, near Las Vegas. The one that can help us with you is definitely there.
Back to Las Vegas, huh? I don't think I'm ready to leave. There's someone back in Gibbleton that was in deep shit, and I owe it to help them in.
That's honorable, Toast, but even honorable heroes can end up in Tartarus. Have you decided to stop persuading your brother?
No way, that's still on my to-do list, but I've never left a member of my crew back when I was alive, and I won't start doing it now.
Arkon takes another puff on his cigar. That's why I like you, Toast. Tartarus will be damned. You have family and friends to protect. Is that your secret to everlasting happiness? Toast shrugs. Well, I'll wait for you to return then. Remember to find a river when you're ready to leave. No matter how hard I try, I can rip a hole through the barrier that keeps all the Numas trapped here.
Thanks, Arkon.
Before you go, I have a bit in need of this. The bagger goes to the chopper and pulls out a flask from the saddlebag. He pours out a small cap of liquid inside and hands it to the hyena.
Oh, you're famous Ani.
Ambrosia. I've told you that many times.
Well, your ambrosia Ani tastes good.
It drinks the entire cap and lets out a satisfying sound.
Refreshing. It's like if I've come alive again.
I shall clear your corruption once more. But be careful. I don't know what you'll be facing back in town. If you feel like you're losing yourself, leave.
You worry too much, man. I'll be fine. It's me you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Then go with my blessing. Go with the wisdom of Athena, and may Nyx's love bring you glory. Are they like into? I believe it's Greece, like ancient Greece. Yeah, I don't know. I believe so because they said Athena, Nyx. You know, maybe, might be. I don't know. He bumps Toast on the chest with his fishing pole.
Wait,
Toast is plunged back into the river and emerges in Kippleton Park. Back in the underworld. Oh, finally we're back in the underworld. After like, I don't know how much, literally. Back in the underworld, Amir and Fortress are living after consuming a delicious meal prepared by Kim. Amir attempts to open a portal to his workshop. What in the world? Amir prevents him from entering his portal. I probably haven't read one. Sorry, y'all. Oh, sparking ox. Fear and anger swells up within his the demon chest. He sprints off in the direction of the elevator. The Frog General sits on top of the bridge that oversees the underworld city. Demons often gathered on the bridge to take in the view, admiring all they've accomplished in the life of work. Today there's no one here, but the lonesome general. His mind searches for words to describe this unrecognizable fear within him. He recalls Vandrick's message just after he settled with his fallen freelancer. Oh my god, this deep voice that is forced.
Of the general prepared to the heart. All of you are to put on the end of evil peanuts. The paperwork to Amir's departure is almost complete. He will be the first. The rest of you better be ready to if he pulls.
But my lord, Amir is no fighter. He would never agree to this.
He won't have a choice. I've already overseen that he obeys, or we'll lose everything he cares about.
I honestly hate Vandrick, literally from the bottom of my heart. There was no room for negotiation, no time to warn Amir. He could only do his part for a good souled and obey. How loathsome. Nox, you got some explanation to do. Amir rushes toward the frog, seemingly ready to trash him. Why am I locked out in my own workshop? Even the elevator won't go on my floor. Nox cracks. Your workshop has been seized by the Lord Vandrick. You will not regain access until your successful capture or kill the convict evil peanuts. What the hell with that? He can't make me. He's made a written order. He wants you to report to him right away. Why don't you just report to him? Y'all. Like, literally. I understand that he's powerful, yada yada yada. But you guys can do that, I believe, right? Like a revolution. We saw the revolution in every... during our entire history, literally. Like, and you guys are literally demons. So, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry? You don't know the meaning of that word. Enraged, the Lynx demon aims at his mystic arms on the frog. The ends curl into fist that fly toward the frog. Amir, stop. Nox spits out his blade and deflects the fist with them. Stop it! You never stopped trying to tear out our company apart. The mystic arms surround Nox. They glow blue and fire beams of light. Yeah, I would kill this frog too, honestly. Literally. Can we remove that end, please? Nox's floating ends launches its master into the air, just narrowly escaping the barrage of blast. Stop this now! Nox spins like a cannonball and slams into Amir's chest before bouncing back onto the platform. The cat falls and loses control of his arms. I don't want to fight you, Amir. Amir stands up and rushes toward the frog. If it was anyone else, Nox would cut them down before they step into the shadow, but he can't do it, not with Amir. Amir lets loose his rage and he shakes his co-worker violently. Do you even say anything when he gives you the death sentence? It wasn't my place to question the demon. Preposterous. Everything that Vandrick does is questionable. Why? Why? He falls to his knees, the thought of losing his creation, all those memories, becoming too much to bear. What could the frog say? Why? What would be enough to pull Amir out of the death spray? How would it only break him further? Did our time together mean nothing to you? All those days we spent making music and dancing was just some sick joke. Do you think you're gonna stop carrying it once it gets out? That's tough. I don't know who's the bigger fool. You for blindly following Vendrick's order, or me for having the smallest hope that this is some long con. That you'll turn around and say was always part of your plan to set things straight. But there's no plan, is there? There's no further future where all this stops. A future where we could be. Nox whipped and reaches to Amer's face. The demons finally looking at each other in his eyes. Why? I wished I had the words to tell you. There's so much I don't understand about myself, but never will I ever want to hurt you. He pulls from his cloak a silver cube shaped device. On the top surface sits a small disc. That's the prototype music player I left in my workshop. Max places the box in Amir's hand. I didn't know, but I remembered you showed me this the last time we were together. I wanted to feel it out with our favorite songs. This feeling isn't guilt, isn't it? Where does it come from? Why? When am I around? When I'm around him, I feel so uncertain. Nox pulls away from Amir. Why can't I tell him what I feel? Am I even supposed to have these feelings? Perhaps I'm defected. I'm sorry, Vendrick is waiting for you. Best you don't keep him waiting. The frog turns and floats away toward the darkness. He hesitates for a moment, contemplating and turning back. But there's nothing else for him to do. He disappears into the darkness, leaving behind a dejected Amir, who holds a hand out of the frog globes, hoping he'll come back. The journey back to your apartment was equally relieving and uncomfortable. But despite all you went through, you know at least you made it out alive. Honestly, guys, hot take, but I prefer the overworld with them, with the yaoi, instead of the underworld and seeing those assholes. Not all of them are assholes, but yeah, I prefer 1,000,000 times their yaoi story, of course. You and Lucian stand outside the apartment as you search for your keys. Let's not do that ever again. At least we had what we need. We should go through it and with Morris. You'll be alright, won't you? On one side, you have a demon with unpredictable magic powers. On the other is a meat-sack who's deeply paranoid, bunny hungry, and who wields painfully rage magic. If it was anyone else, I'd say they have no chance, but I think that Exorcist is an exception. I hope so too, just in case we should look for it. My door is unlocked. What do you mean? I never leave my door unlocked, someone broke in. Lucian raises his arrow and you grip the doorknob. He gives you a nod. With your other hand, you count down from 3 and swing the door open. You both rush into the living room. Whoever's in here, if you touch my collectibles, I'll break your knees. You let out a loud gasp. King and Morris are clinging on your sofa.
Hi, look who I found.
King? Oh, evil peanuts, I'm back! The alpaca leaps off his seat and hugs you. King! Oh, evil peanuts, oh, I miss you so much! As the scene plays out, Lucian racks his brain, trying to understand what is happening. See? I knew this was too suspicious. I knew that it was suspicious. Not the alpaca, but Morris. King doesn't seem like the king that I know exactly. It's kind of giving. Do you guys know Mystic um from the X-Men? Kinda situation like that. You know, she can mutate into others. If you guys know that. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I have this feeling, kinda. What is this? 2 nights ago, the figures lurked about a dark hallway. Oh, I'm so stupid. I probably called the Charmeleon demon buried his face in his hands. Also, they're copies, I believe. I believe. Despondent from the situation he had placed him and his friend in. Beside him, a taller-looking goat demon stands in, waiting for with a black staff in hand. Stupid. If only I didn't get caught by those hippies, you wouldn't have to go through with off your way to save me. I wasted so much time, and I was among with few sent out first. My contract with the mortal body is going to expire in minutes. I'm useless. The little demon bumped himself on the end until its ally grabbed their hand to stop them.
Mistakes should embolden us to become better, not tear us down.
Still, maybe you should just let my contract expire. I'm only holding you back. You would have finished your mission by now. This was a bad idea for me to come along.
I'm not leaving you behind. That would be a poor display of teamwork and a stain of my annual performance record.
Oh, so you're saying that it makes you feel even worse for triggering that alarm spell? Now, whoever it is, well, no, we're here.
I'd say it was a wondrous discovery. Someone here has been anticipating our appearance. We could turn this around.
Belphegor raised his staff. Power slithered from his hand to his weapon.
For now, we need to extend our contract.
Demon's magic expanded the surrounding area, encompassing its partner.
I extend this contract by 1 week at your cost of my durability.
A glowing panel formed in front of Mimica, before it dissipates in a flash. Mimica looked at the palm of their hand. The timer had that almost counted to 0 changed to 7 days. Oh, you did it, but Elfie, you shouldn't have wasted your precious skill point on me. Belphegor shook his head. The demon of discovering his power allowed it to forge a contract with itself, a nearly limitless power akin to the demon lord, but it comes at the heavy cost of lowering one of his abilities. His strength, defense, magic speed, and intelligence, all the mere currencies to him. After all, he always could train himself to regain what he lost.
We, the workers, are valuable assets for the company. No sacrifice, no insure, no succeed is even a waste. No, regarding our look out!
The demon pushed away the lizard with a remarkable force. They both narrowed, avoiding a falling ball of fire. The fireball exploded and down slammed a heavy set figure from the rooftop above. Aye, it's an exorcist! The boar clad in pink took note of the two demons before him. He pulled out two talismans and cast them upon the demons. Balfagon ripped the talisman and the talisman head of him, but Mimica was immediately answered. Magical energy erupted from the talisman, choking the lizard demon. Ha 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 ha! Balfagon leaped into the air. Somersaulting, sorry, over the exorcist to reach his ally. He blasted the Mimica with the magic to rip the seal away before turning his attention to their assailant.
We have no cobs with you, mortal. We're only here to do our job.
Let me guess. You're here to kill evil criminals.
We're well informed, but that's confidential company information. You'll have to ask you to sign. I'd like to ask you to sign an NDA and step aside, or there will be consequences.
Niga gets up and covered behind his larger ally.
Not going to happen. You're kind of not welcome.
Morris claps his head together. At the corner of his enemy's eyes, magic circles formed along the floor, and a torrent of fire blasted onto the demons. A blue outline shielded Belfagor's body. Belfagor's movement slowed, but his body strengthened in return. The fire licked up at the demon, but barely hurt them. Morris began to cast another spell, but Belfagor activated his ability again. His body became weightless at the cost of his magical strength. He zoomed across the hallway and swiftly caught Morris' hands. The demon forced the boards and upwards, sending Morris a fireball into the sky. Morris raised his leg to kick the demon, but Belfagor was quicker, stopping the enemy's feet down to the ground. Mimica, in sync with his partner, flipped over Belfagor and touched the boar on the forehead. Morris' entire body turned stiff on the light, and his eyes faded away. The demon had turned him under his spell. Ew, that was scary. Belfagor pulled away from the portal.
Excellent work, Mimica. Be sure to rate you highly for your cooperativeness during the inter-department staff review.
You were great too. You're so strong, Belfagor. I wish I could fight like you.
Your strengths lie in espionage and subterfuge. Sorry, guys, my friend. But I'll be happy to train you with you when we get back. For now, find out what this one knows about us.
On it. The lizard demon uses his magic to run mage through Morris' memories. Miguel gasps. He knows evil peanuts. Wait, there's a lot of people that he knows. Those people, no. These are monsters?
You mean mythical creatures? That can be. Lord Dangix eradicated all of them after he became Demon Lord.
Not according to this guy's head. They're here, living among mortals, as a part of some gang?
What are they plotting?
He doesn't know. Belfagor stroked his goatee in contemplation. What do we do now?
Lord Vendrick will want to know about this. Best measure will be for us to split up.
Split up? I can't do this mission alone. I'm not strong. The Jarvan on his shoulders slumbered as tears ran down his eyes. He cradled the petrified boar for support while turning to Belfagor.
We don't have a choice. It's more dangerous if you come all along while I investigate those mythical creatures. Complete the mission you were set to do.
Belfie.
You can do this. Never forget, you're powerful.
Mimica takes a deep breath. His wise eyes begged Belfagor to reconsider, but the goat demon did not relent. Okay, I'll try. The Charmelon tapped this into Morris' memory once again. Upon finding what they needed, his body began to shapeshift. His powers of disguise extended to his very own clothes. So that wasn't real. I mean, that was kind of obvious because that would literally remove all the meaning behind the whole story. In seconds, the Charmeleon demon was gone, replaced by the brightly colored alpaca king.
Ah, curious disguise.
But what are we going to do with this one? He gestures towards the unconscious Morris.
He'll be our guide.
So he possessed, I believe, Morris. Yeah. The brush of his bouncy hair against his chin, his slender frame pressing gently against your stout body, the sweet smell that reminds you of the sweet of the bakery. Your eyes water as your old king goes to you. Is this a dream? The alpaca tilts his head up and smiles. Oh. Pitches the side of your belly. That answer your question? King, what? Your emotions swell with your tears as you cry your eyes out in King's pleas. King, Lucian, who's been watching carefully from the corner, steps forward. His cold gaze falls on the alpaca. So, you're the infamous king we've been trying to rescue? Evil King, sorry. Evil Peanuts caresses King's face to his mane, giving him no chance to answer. Evil Peanuts. Oh, King. Lucian rolls his eyes. Evil Peanuts, you have some decorum. That's okay. This is a very sad reunion. I'm just so sorry. Oh, come over here. Lucian struggles at first, but manages to pry you from the alpaca one strong tug. Still, you continue sobbing behind Lucian. Your head is a mess with emotions, feeling it to the brine. Yeah, exactly. King is more like a cute, you know. Plus, I believe that Lucian knows that. Lucian is one step ahead, you know. Forgive me for something rude, but with all the rampant demon attacks, I need to know, how did you get here? How did you get in Kopu's house as well? I remember Morris getting a spare key. Lucian shoots a look at Morris and furrows his brows. The board doesn't respond. Whatever lightness in the room is sucked out by Lucian's questions. Lucian? What's all with all these questions? Eh? Mr. Morris, we're here is the one to save me. As for the key, I didn't need one. The door was locked. Lucian looks over at Evil Peanuts and was slowly recovering from his crying. Was it locked? Now I'm not sure. Lucian's pupils turn to the boar standing behind Lucian. Was the demon part through Morris?
Yeah,
A twitch in the boar's right eye.
I came across his man in the hands of the freelancer demon. The battle was epic. The demon fought valiantly, casting curses left and right. My bacon was nearly cooked.
Then
I beat him, saved King and brought him here.
You finally stop sobbing to catch the end of Morris' sentence. Yeah, still, Lucian, it's all cool. Wait. Lucian points at the alpaca. Why did the demons bring you along? You were the only advantage there to us. King gasps. I wouldn't know. I so scary. It happened so fast. The alpaca's shoulders shiver as he hugs himself. Lucien is taken aback by King's reaction. Could his suspicion be unwarranted? Evil Peanuts rushed over to King's side and holds him by the shoulder. That's enough, Lucien. Read the room. King is just said. He's here, and that's what's important. Lucien sighed in his posture. If he's taken aback by a word, he didn't show it. You can't just take such a convenience at face value. We haven't even checked him for any magical traps. It could be a walking time bomb for all we know. King shakes his head off his shoulders. The alpaca just smiles. Your friend's right. Evil Peanuts, I don't understand. But it sounds like Mr. Lucien just wants to keep you safe. Please, Mr. Lucien, let's test away. I have nothing to hide. He just summons a feather. He steps closer and runs a feather along the king's body. He tickles. Upon completing the scan, Lucien clicks his tongue. There's no trace of magic. It's just mortal. I could have told you that. I didn't smell a lick of magic on him when he came in. Plus, Morris, we would have noticed right away, right, Morris?
Yeah, there's nothing unusual about King.
The boar grips his head while swaying from side to side. Morris, are you okay?
My our fight was really rough. I think I gotta go back and rest.
Are you alright? Maybe I can heal you with my magic. Morris shakes his head.
No, I'm just exhausted. I can sense that all my magical energy has been drained.
Well, you're going to miss out on the party then? A party? The old king stand and swing them playfully from side to side. We got to celebrate you making it back. Let's order a vegetarian pizza, the biggest one, and oh, your favorite iced tea smoothie. Listen cuts in between your merriment. He said, his hands tucked behind his back. He stares you down like a school teacher catching a miscreant. Don't you think this celebration is a bit premature? No. We got King back. Mission accomplished. I think, though, that I'm gonna be saving, honestly, because I need to rest my voice because it's spoken too much today. Literally, it was a really hard day for me. So yeah, again, guys, if you guys like this kind of live streams, I do them almost every day. So please consider to give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Aside from that, remember to subscribing to my channel. It really helps. And thank you for staying here. There are tons of people here, and I'm really excited. Thank you so much, guys. That was an honor for me, literally. What else? Oh yeah, as I said previously, I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, and it was really goated. No spoilers, but go watch it. It's probably the best Spider-Man you can ever find. But anyway, remember to follow me on Blue Sky too if you guys want. And follow me on Twitch too. I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And follow my join my Discord server if you want to. Link is down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're staying here. I'll see you in the next video or live stream, which is gonna be probably tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye.